Hello friends, this is Robert West. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What I want to discuss in this video is that the only way, or one of the only ways that we can defeat Donald Trump and his illegal ways is to start going on offense. What does that mean? We're going to get into that. But before we start, I want to thank all the new viewers to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost anything. Gets the information out there and helps the channel grow a little bit. Help me get to 2,500 subscribers by the end of September. Okay, now let's get into this. So, quick little bit of a lesson. What's the 10th Amendment? This is the amendment to the Constitution that gives all the power that's not given to the federal government, that's saved for the states exclusively. The states have complete and total control of certain things. So, how do we use this to our advantage? One, any laws that are in play in states that I call 10th Amendment proof, meaning it's not going to trigger the supremacy clause. The supremacy clause. What's the supremacy clause? It means that if there's a federal and state law, the federal law trumps the state law. Now, where would this apply? It could apply to law enforcement agencies. It can apply to the federal government if they're overreaching in what they're doing. These laws have to be very narrowly crafted so they can avoid federal court scrutiny. You have to be exclusive to the states, exclusive state power. Federal government has zero power to do anything. It can't be something both the state and federal government regulate. It has to be something that only the state can do. And that's under the 10th Amendment. Passing new laws. For example, even a law as simple as all law enforcement people, whether that provide law enforcement in a state, cannot wear a mask, and if they wear a mask, it is a felony. Okay, so you pass that law. That may work, it may not work. There is no federal law that allows these people to wear masks whatsoever. Could they pass one? Probably. It's probably not a great example, but the idea is passing laws, enforcing laws that are exclusively state territory, that the federal government can't get involved in, and then enforcing them. And that means that if you have to arrest federal officials, then you have to do it. It can become very confrontational, but it'll keep this administration on its heels. It will rile Donald Trump and his allies, and you get a few convictions, and it will really turn things around. It'll slow these people down. They're being sued left and right. Doesn't seem to slow them down one bit. Although from what I hear, many lawyers at the Department of Justice have quit. They're trying to replace them. And the only people that are taking these kind of jobs are the worst of Americans who would work for this administration. I don't know. I mean, you could offer me $1 million to work for this Department of Justice. I wouldn't take a penny, and I wouldn't work for them. I wouldn't work for ICE. I wouldn't work for any of these agents. As long as Donald Trump has control, absolutely not. Because we know he has them doing things that are unlawful. Now, if he starts encroaching, and this is where you need sort of like a think tank, and you need to brainstorm ideas, carefully think them through. But using the 10th Amendment is a tool to fight back. Really hasn't been thought of yet. What Gavin Newsom is doing, trolling Trump, making fun of Trump, that's good because it's getting under his skin. He doesn't like it. But all he's doing is shining a mirror back at Donald Trump. And that's why he doesn't like it. because it looks idiotic. It is idiotic, but it's funny, and it makes a point. Some people don't get the point. MAGA people definitely don't get the point. They think that Trump's behavior is fine no matter what he does. No, it's not fine. There's a lot of things wrong with this dude, and his behavior is primary across the board. I mean, the man got rid of, cancer funding, scientific funding, health funding, and he wants to spend $200 million on a ballroom and $1 billion refitting a plane that he's going to keep when he leaves office, if he makes it that long. And we're going to be doing a video in the next few days about his health, which I'm not sure he's going to be making it that long. So we'll see. But this is a tool to be used to fight Trump. Using the 10th Amendment, this power is exclusive to the state. Federal government cannot legislate in this area. And this is one of the ways to fight back. Really hasn't been done yet. Democrats, independents, start talking about it, start thinking about it. Use your think tanks to come up with some ideas. We need to fight back harder before this country goes into pure chaos. As you can see, Trump is mobilizing National Guard troops across the country to come to Washington, D.C., in cities that have just as high of a crime rate, if not more. So, all right, friends, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's free of cost. It helps this channel grow. Help me out a little bit. We're trying to get to that 2,500 subscriber mark. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next video.